So the EV industry is a very early growth stage, so it makes it exciting and difficult at the same time. Enel's done a lot of projects leveraging renewable assets at the utility level, things like leveraging wind in Hawaii for overnight residential charging. We think of EVs as large batteries on wheels. At the local level, I think also we do consider things like, hey, does a specific site already have on-site storage? So if they're converting into fleets, how do we ensure we're using that storage capacity to charge up their fleet so that the transition and the cost savings that they're expecting from these types of transition is also factored in? To my point, I think it's really exciting because it's such a new industry, but at the same time, without the regulatory side and policy to say, hey, these are the market standards that we have to follow. So the early stage has its advantages, but then the lack of policy and standards is also problematic. We're actually doing a lot of passenger vehicle transitions with corporations and enterprise companies where we're pushing them to actually charge at home. So there's a lot of even last mile delivery trucks or utility service personnel that are taking their trucks to home. And so it's a more cost-effective way for them to dip their toes in the water, look at the data, how aggressive do they want to transition. I think we're headed the right direction. It would be nice to see, I think, some regulatory standards so that, when we're getting data back to the utilities as a service that we provide under Enel, we have some agnostic APIs that we can pull from versus on the regulatory standpoint, like the utility's done a great job to kind of group the EV charging aspect of regulatory standards and what they expect. And then I think it just needs to be pushed a little bit more.